All right, so the Halloween episode last night, bonkers.
Crazy.
So fun. I was reading your tweets and everything.
Yes.
Such a fun episode.
Yeah.
Talk to me for just the fan reaction to it, because I'm sure that's something that, you get a sense of just being on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, from being on Twitter, I also do, play with Shay every time the episode airs. So it was really fun for me to get back on it and just to see what, everybody thought of the episode. And a lot of them are saying this is one of their favorite ones. And, obviously the costumes were a little bit different from last year's, or when we did Halloween last year. Yeah, so it was really cool, and I love that about social media. It's just getting to hear that instant response of whether they like it, what they think. It's really interesting. So.
Yeah. Did you have any input into the outfit you had, your Halloween costume?
No, but Joe Doherty, the writer for the episode, he was like, so, blonde girl, Barbarella, and I was like, yes. Of course I know who that is. I love action, and Jane Fonda in that outfit. I mean, how could you forget it? So I was super excited when he said that I was going to go for that, and we had the costume all custom fit, and it was really fun.
Can you talk to me about your chemistry with Lindsay? Because even the scenes last night, they were kind of quick, but it's still, you guys have such a nice chemistry together. And I'm talking about, how do you guys work on that, or is it just natural 100%?
I think sometimes you have, a natural reaction with somebody, and you just have like that chemistry that's already there, even without acting. Like, I love her so much as a person, and she's so wonderful and such a great friend, that I think that's kind of what just shows on screen as well. Because then when we have the scenes where we're playing our characters have feelings for each other in another way, but just, the genuine, like, caring for one another kind of shows through. So that's awesome that you say that, but I love doing my scenes with Lindsay. She's amazing.
Yeah, and Paige kicked some ass last night.
And she did. I was like, go Paige!
Oh,
yeah, how great was her costume?
Fantastic.
Amazing.
It was so great. So now when the new episodes start up in January, can you kind of tease a little bit where Emily and Paige are? Are they in a good place? What's going on with them?
I mean, I think after everything Emily's been through, the writers would be really horrible to then take Paige away right away. So I think, hopefully things are going to go well with the two of them, and we can see their relationship progress even further. Obviously Emily and the rest of the girls are still dealing with the aftermath of everything, especially Emily with Nate. I mean, that was huge for her. So she goes through a lot in when we see them in January. And then also with the other girls, one of us kind of literally gets to our breaking point and just completely changes. So that's going to be really interesting, I think, for everybody to kind of see this character and this sort of distress.
Okay, wow. Okay,
yeah.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
The twists and turns that come in the show, how do you take them a lot of times? Because, I mean, sure, you're just reading the scripts, finding out things are happening.
Right.
Are you just as surprised like a fan, or do you and Marlene have a lot of conversations about where things are going?
Yeah, I mean, Marlene will talk to us every once in a while, but I think, it's really interesting and fun for me to kind of get the script, read it at first, and then go to the table read and hear how everybody else is reading it. And I think that's really like the fun part, because then I can kind of picture how it's going to be, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the fans are going to love this. They're like, what? It's always so fun to read it all together for that first time. And I try not to find out too much about what's going to happen, just because I want to be surprised and shocked just like everybody else. So, I'll ask Marlene a couple things, but then I'm kind of like, okay, stay away. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And she's always willing to tell you what her plot or what her ideas are, Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, AfterEllen readers. Shay here in Spencer's room on set of Pretty Little Liars. And yes, be sure to check out Pretty Little Liars January 8th for the season winter premiere.
Awesome.